Hello and welcome to Traditional Painting the Digital Way, where I use digital painting apps to teach traditional painting techniques. This is part 2 of my review of Realistic Paint Studio, and in this video we're going to look at how the oil paints work. Now, as you can see, you can choose the canvas that you want and the backgrounds that you want for the oil paints, and you can also choose the palettes that you want. So you can have a messy palette on the side, or you can have a real orderly palette, or you can just use the color picker. And so this one you can use all the different kinds of brushes. There's a big wide paint brush, there's a smaller one, this one's a more pointed paintbrush. And here I'm just trying to kind of do a sort of a sky color, and this paintbrush is kind of a filbert type of brush with rough bristles, and it's doing pretty well on the Surface Pro 5. I'm having a little bit of trouble with this smaller brush that probably is trying to show a rougher texture. Now here's the fan brush, and it's doing quite well for coloring large areas on the canvas. And here's another type of a brush. Here's a small one, kind of a small filbert. And then you can get your sort of fine detail brush here. And so I'm just using kind of a light sky color here. And then here you've got also your painting knives, and these have a lot of paint texture and they give different effects. This one's kind of a rake, and that one is a wide painting knife. And so as you can see, the Oil Paint Studio actually gives you a actual easel to paint on. And it also gives you paint texture fairly close to what Art Rage has. And then you can also put your painting on the easel and make it look like it's in a studio, and make it look like you have a big fancy art studio or something. And you can export it out into different kinds of fancy frames, or you can just export the picture out alone. And so here I've got it looks like it's on a table and it's surrounded by all the paint, and so those are just cute ideas. I really like that idea. And then also you have these tools. Now these are kind of like your digital tools. This is a straight edge, and so it looks like a ruler, and you can just kind of turn it around and use it for the ruler. And then they have sort of an X-Acto knife. And the X-Acto knife is really just your kind of cut and paste type of a function, or your selection tool, where you can sort of move your layer around. Here I'm just kind of moving that layer around, and then you can take away the ruler. You can have several tools on there, and the scissors is kind of a snip tool. And the X-Acto knife, there you see that you can do different shapes for the lasso tool. It's kind of a lasso tool, selection tool, something on that order. And you can do circles, and you can do different shapes with it. Circles, squares, I think, that kind of thing. So it's kind of also your shape tool. And as you can see, you can use all kinds of different tools with that one in conjunction with your circle tool. And so I'm just kind of playing around with that, and then I'm showing how you can go ahead and export out your painting. That's how you save it, or that's how you bring it back up on this menu part. And so here I have uploaded my older picture, and as you can see, there's no frame there, so you can export it out or import it back in. That's one of the functions that you can do. I don't think you can set your canvas size on this program. You just have to pick what they have there. But I decided that since I was having such a hard time with lag in this program, that it might be my recording program. So I opened ArtRage 6, and it's not my Surface Pro 5 that's causing the lag, because everything works really well in ArtRage 6, so it's kind of their program. It just needs some more tweaks and a little bit more refinement so that it runs maybe better on certain machines perhaps. And so now I'm also trying Painter 2021, which is a huge program that takes up a lot of resources. And it used to lag a lot on these Surface Pro tablets, but it's got where the recent versions of it that it doesn't do that. So it's obviously kind of the realistic Paint Studio needs to probably be tweaked a little bit more so that it runs a little bit better, because it does have some lag issues, but it's really fun. I mean, I really like it. It's kind of a really fun, cute little program. If it'll just get where they can update it perhaps so that it doesn't have so much lag on it. On my Surface Pro 5 tablet, I mean, this is Painter 2021 and it's not having that much lag. And I'm also opening Painter Essentials 7, which is just kind of a pared down version of Painter 2021, just to see what it does. And again, it doesn't have the lag that I get in Realistic Paint Studio. So that's just probably their program. They just probably need to work on their brush engine and kind of maximizing their brushes and things like that. Now this is Paintstorm Studio, which is the other program that they have. As you can see, it has lots of brushes and lots of functions, and it's similar to Corel Painter. And again, I have a little bit of lag on that program, but not enough to compare to the other program that I have, the Realistic Paint Studio. So they just kind of need to work on Realistic Paint Studio. Like I said, it's in the beta stages. I imagine that they probably will get that fixed. They'll get it where it's not so laggy and it runs a little bit smoother on probably Windows tablets and things like that. So anyway, this is the end of part 2 of my Realistic Paint Studio review. And in part 3, I'm just going to try to play around with the chalks and see if I can get kind of a chalk painting done. So thanks everybody for watching. Thank you so much for your support. If you want to see me playing around with part 3 of Realistic Paint Studio, hit the subscribe button. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments down below, and I will catch you later.